Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition. We have waited a long time, and we're just about to get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long, and he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. On the ground, it's Hansen. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. The give to the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the field goal unit is on the field. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of a defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now first and 10 from the 47. Grabbed behind the line, it's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They keep attacking through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to him.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to return it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay. The phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Cyclones have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He fires to the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. The Cyclones brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. It'll be a draw. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Cyclones are on the move. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Higgins. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cyclones!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
2nd down coming up.
The play action fake. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Iowa State sending the offense back out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Man, he's already got 43 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter. That is a terrific start. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Off play action. Trying to get to him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to throw, it's Beck. Coming after him. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He now has 61 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it at the 10. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Defense on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some outbreaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down at this area of the field, so you've got to do something to create separation.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. Second and goal, third and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Into their happy place for a touchdown. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll try to pop the draw. Nice move there. He's piled up 97 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. There's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
And the Cyclones are on the move. On the run, it's Hansen. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? And you didn't pick it up? Come on. Oh, look out." Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
To the air, it's Beck. Feeling some heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Makes the grab. It's Hansen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Offense set on 1st down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Unloads quickly. Runs through a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the 1st half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by 11 to Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Leaves it with the back. Discards a man.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He wants to pass it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And oh no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And sometimes it's better to be lucky. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try the run. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Beck. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. From the gun on third down. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Unloads it left. He caught it. And it's in for a touchdown. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. To throw, it's Beck. Snags it over the middle.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, the ground game. Turns it on at midfield. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Fires to the big fella, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wiggles free. Getting some heat. Escapes trouble. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Line gets set. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Open runway ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
He'll try to tack on one more.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Ncaa would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
Got it in the middle. It's Richmond.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going up top on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
State offense will take over. First and 10.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. The give on the inside. At the 35, he's open. Got a lot of running room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. This is going to be a tough field goal try, 55 yards and from the left hash. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He's got it down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They get to the line quickly. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking for space, it's Morris. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 40. And he breaks into the open. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Snap it to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Can anyone catch him? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Beck. They're trying to get to him. Oh, he dropped it! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, once you get in the second half of a tie football game, you cannot waste these opportunities. You've got to put points on the board. You've got to take care of the football when you start to get the red zone.